Accumulate slowly, build your inventory of resources and wisdom, not necessarily stuff. There's nothing wrong with having stuff. I like stuff. I have a lot of stuff, but I don't have everything that I want, because after a little bit, you don't want it anymore. So that's why I have that rule. I don't spend over a certain amount without sleeping on it and thinking about it. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I wait a day and it's like, yeah, I don't want that anymore. So especially with big purchases, you really want to wait on that. Like I'm buying a new Tundra, and I don't know if I told you guys this last week. It was supposed to get built August 11th. It's already done, and it's actually on a train on the way to the car dealership now. So I'm going to get it here in the next couple of weeks. Going into a recession, I probably shouldn't be spending 80 grand on a new truck. Now, here's the thing. I've wanted that new truck for about 7 years. I've been waiting for the new Tundra since 2015, and now I'm getting it. And so it's something I'm not going to regret at all. And I can afford it. I have the money. And I also have a 2019 GMC that I can sell, and I should be able to get around 70 to 75,000 out of it, which that means that if I do get a loan on the Tundra, I can pay the loan off if I wanted, which I'm not going to, because I called the bank and I can get the loan at 2.9% interest. So I'm going to take that 70 to 75 grand that I make off of the truck that I have, and I'm simply just going to invest that. And I'll put it in one of my apartments, and then I'll earn 20% a year on it plus the ownership, because that's 20%. I mean, that's 75,000 that I don't have to use of someone else's money. So I can cash out one of my investors and they can go into a different one. So, because that's generally what we do, is we use other people's money. We put our own money in, but then we try to get our own money out as fast as possible. And we try to cash out our investors so they can get the next deal. So they're constantly getting those depreciations and the tax write-offs. And that way they're not having to pay taxes on their W-2 income. And so we use the money to cash them out. So I'll get 20% interest, plus I don't have to pay someone else the 20%, and then I don't have to share the ownership. So that's probably what I'll do. But the point of that was accumulate slowly, work on yourself and wisdom, not necessarily stuff.